Hey y'all, I'm Julie Gonzalez, Development Director with the Wiregrass Area Food Bank, and I'm about to be on the Dr. Walter Sims Show.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Miss Julie Gonzalez. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Look, I am doing fine. You have such a pretty smile.
Thank you.
Oh, you are welcome. So tell everybody, a lot of people, and I don't know if it's many, but where are you guys located in the Wiregrass? Where are you?
We're on the north side of Dothan. We're at 382 Twitchell Road. And for a lot of you that have been in Dothan for a while, if you don't know, we are right across the street from Mid-South Paving, formerly known as Couch Construction.
Oh, wow.
So if you've been down Twitchell, or if you're familiar with where the Dodge dealership is and the Holiday Inn Express, that road that runs between the Dodge dealership and the Holiday Inn Express is Twitchell Road.
That's a good landmark. Well, how, just a little history. How long has the food bank been in existence?
The food bank has been here for about 27 years now. Yeah,
wow.
It started out as a dream of two men, Mr. Frank Martin and Mr. Tommy Ricketts.
How about that?
And they decided that, they had food banks in other places that took advantage of the fact that there was a lot of food that was going to waste.
Yeah.
There's a lot of food that could be thrown away, put in a landfill that's perfectly usable by people around here.
Amen.
Last year, the food bank gave out 3.3 million pounds of food that had the food bank not been here, it might have gone into a landfill. And it could be something simple, as in there could be too much of it.
Wow.
There could be food that has been, maybe the marketing changes for the company. And the company decides to change the color on the box.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then they would throw away all that food in all those boxes. But I tell you what, sometimes it doesn't matter what the color of the box is, as long as the food inside of it is good. And people can use that food.
Well, translate that for us. So, millions of pounds of food a year. How many families, how many people does that equate to?
There are 47,720 people right here in the Wiregrass that will go to bed tonight not knowing if they'll be able to eat tomorrow.
Wow.
Now, to put that in a number that's a little more tangible for people to understand, that's 1 in 6 of your neighbors and friends that'll go to bed tonight not knowing if they're going to be able to feed their family tomorrow. That could be somebody you work with. That could be somebody you go to church with. That could be somebody that your children go to school with. You just don't know who's hungry and who's not, because it's not something that you can see. It's not something that people will go around and brag about. Nobody will come up to you and tell you, hey, you know what? I don't have enough food to feed my family. Actually, the people who need help the most don't want to tell anybody.
Now see, that's a whole nother show. That's
a whole nother show. We could do a whole nother show on what I know about it.
That's an entirely different show. People need help and they won't ask for it.
They won't ask for it. My largest pet peeve in the world is that people who need help will wait till the last minute on Friday to come ask for help, and then there's not anybody open to help them.
That's a good point.
If you know that you're about to run out of groceries, if you know that you're about to be in danger of not being able to feed your family, you need to call us when you know.
That's good.
Don't wait until you've eaten your last meal to ask for help. Plan ahead a little bit. I know everybody has tough times. The average American person,
come on now,
78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck.
Isn't that amazing?
Paycheck
That's exactly
to paycheck.
right.
We're talking about 2 paychecks away from poverty. Now, if you know that's the average American person, if you consider yourself to be an average American, then sooner or later you're going to need help. And you need to know where to go to get that. There is no reason for people that live in this land of plenty that we enjoy. There's no reason for anybody in America to go to bed hungry.
Wow, girl, you better preach. You better preach.
It's the truth. And that's what food banks exist for. Food banks are here to make sure that our senior citizens don't have to make a choice between whether they can heat their home or have a nutritious meal or buy their life-sustaining medication. We don't want people to have to choose between those things. We want them to be able to eat. There's no reason for them not being able to.
That is so good. That is so good.
We don't see any reason for people who are having a hard time feeding their families. Don't struggle. Reach out and let somebody help you. And then when you get back on your feet, turn around and do the same for somebody else.
Yeah, pay it forward.
If everybody would pay it forward every time they needed help and they got back on their feet, I wouldn't have to go on TV shows and ask people to help us out. it just seems like if everybody would just give a little bit, then it would be a shared burden, and it wouldn't be a burden on so many people.
So good. So what's your motivation? Why are you here, Julie?
Why am I here? Truthfully, I just feel a need. I feel called to help people, and God has blessed me with talents that He expects me to use.
Oh, that's good.
And I do my best in service to Him to try to use what He's blessed me with to bless other people. You know, we're blessed to be a blessing.
Oh, that is so good.
And I pray that I'm a blessing to other people by helping them through tough times.
Amen.
We all need help every once in a while, and some of us more than others. I need help in different ways all the time.
That is good.
Maybe not with food. I'm blessed. I work at a food bank, so I won't ever need help with food. But there are other ways. You know, sometimes it's hard serving people. Sometimes I get my blessings through the encouragement that other people like you give to me to help me to continue to do what I do.
Well, I feel the presence of the Lord in this room. I feel your heart.
You can walk through the food bank and feel it as well, because everybody who works here does so because they believe in what they do. They believe they're called to serve. Amen. None of us are going to get rich working for the food bank, but we feel like we're led to help other people and that He's placed us in these positions so that we can do that. So we are so thankful that there are so many people out in the Wiregrass who will also be blessed to be a blessing, and who will help us continue that mission, will help us by donating to the food bank, whether it be food, whether it be money, whether it be time. No donation is too small. Everyone is a blessing. We are grateful for every donation.
Amen.
Whether it be an hour of your time to pack groceries for people, whether it be some of your money that you've worked hard for that you want to help by donating to the food bank so that we can get food for other people, or whether you just see in your food pantry that you have things that you thought you were going to use, you bought it because it was on sale and it seemed like a good idea at the time, and now you're like, my kids are not going to eat that. I'm not going to eat it. Donate it. Find a food drive and put it in it. You know, we have people that write large checks. We have people who will come to our food drives and donate a couple of cans of food. Both donations are equally appreciated.
That is good.
We put them all together to help feed the Wiregrass.
I like what you said a moment ago, and we'll talk about your programs and how you get, advertising all that in the next segment. But I love what you said a moment ago. Share the burden.
Share the burden.
I like that because that really lightens the load across the board. You know what I'm saying?
We understand not everybody's going to be able to be a big check writer. Right. Those people are blessed to give, and they do, and we're so thankful for them. But we're also equally as thankful for the people who give not necessarily out of abundance, but out of a need to help someone else.
That is so good.
And we appreciate every donation that we get, because we know that every donation is a sacrifice in some other form.
That's good.
Whether it be groceries that you may be taking out of your pantry to help us,
Amen.
Whether it be money that you're taking out of your bank account to help us, whether it be time that you're taking out of your busy schedule to come and help us. We appreciate all those sacrifices that everybody does to help support the food bank, because it's our food bank. This food bank is here. If I need help, it's here. If you need help, it's here. If anybody who's one of your viewers needs help. And in order to make that availability happen, it takes the community. You've heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to support a food bank and help keep one another fed.
That is good. Listen, we're going to go to a commercial, and when we come back, we're going to talk about some of the programs that you guys have. How are you getting your donations?
Okay.
And the call to the Wiregrass to help out this holiday season.
Wonderful.
So you guys hold tight, and we'll be right back. Let me first start off by saying thank you so much, Wiregrass, for watching and supporting the Dr. Walter Sims Show. But I need to ask a favor of you. If you would like to see us continue for the remainder of 2017 and on into 2018, we need your support. We need you to become what I would like to call a smile partner. We have started a campaign entitled the Million Smile March, and I believe the people across the Wiregrass are smiling a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter. Listen, what does that look like? What does your support look like? I would like you to make a commitment to sponsor the Dr. Walter Sims Show, at least with a minimum contribution of $25 a month. And that will ensure that we can continue our program. Many of you have come up to me and said that you have thoroughly enjoyed the show, the interviews, the families that we highlight, the organizations that we highlight each and every week. Well, I can continue to do that with your support. Listen, you can either write a check, make it payable to the Minister of Motivation, drop it in P.O. Box 10126, Dothan, Alabama 36304. Just go to the link bit.ly/Smile Partners, and that'll take you to my Facebook fan page where you can click on the link and you can show your support there. Listen, and always remember, if you stay high on life, life will stay high on you. All right, welcome back, everybody. Listen, so tell us, we'll start this segment with this. So what are the programs that the food bank supports right now?
Well, there are several different ways that you can get help from a food bank. The main part of the food bank that helps everybody is the part where we supply food pantries and soup kitchens with food. We do help seniors, we help children, but everybody in the middle can visit one of the 200 food pantries that we have here in Wiregrass.
Okay.
We're spread throughout Houston, Henry, Dale, Coffee, Geneva, and Barber counties. There is a food pantry in your community that can help you if you need help, and that's for anybody who needs help. Now, that's one program. That's the food pantry program. Another program that we have is called the Brown Bag Program for seniors.
Okay.
It's a program where we provide supplemental groceries for seniors age 60 and older who are primarily living off of Social Security income.
Okay.
Now, if you know anything about Social Security, you know that there is a lot of month left at the end of that money.
Ooh,
there's not enough for
That's
you
good.
to buy your medications, pay your bills, provide nutritious food, and we don't want our seniors to have to make choices between whether they heat or eat. We don't want them to have to choose between heating their home and buying nutritious groceries.
Amen.
We want them to be able to afford their medications, heat their homes, be able to eat nutritious foods, all of that in the same month.
Right.
So that's the goal of the Brown Bag Program, is to help people. We give out groceries on the third Wednesday of each month, and that's at the time where their funds are running low and they need a little bit of a boost to get to the next Social Security check.
Good.
So that's our program for seniors. Now, we are about to roll out a school pantry program that I'm really excited about. Now, a lot of people will be familiar with the backpack program that we used to have, but we've discontinued that program and decided to revamp it. You know, we're continually monitoring our programs and making sure that we're doing is actually working.
Okay.
And what we have decided to do is switch from a backpack mentality to a school pantry mentality. We are going to approach the school systems with an idea, and this is voluntary, they don't have to participate, of course, but we want them to have pantries within their schools.
Oh,
there
that's
are
nice.
a lot of schools in this area who are serving a lot of families who need help and probably won't go out and ask for it. A lot of students are coming to school every morning with growling bellies, and you know that when you sit down to try to learn anything or try to take a test, you know, it's hard to focus on your ABCs on 1, 2, 3s when all you can think about is when lunch will be served.
Amen.
Or when breakfast will be served.
Wow.
So we want these babies to be fed. We want them to come to school ready to learn, because there's so much cognitive development that can be lost at an early age if you don't nourish children.
Isn't that amazing?
So we need to do whatever we can do to help feed our children and make sure that they have bright futures, because it all starts with proper nutrition. So that's a program that I'm excited about that will be coming soon to a school near you. But we have the Brown Bag Program, we have the School Pantry Program, and then we have the Food Pantry Program for everybody in between that they can get help through. And if you need help through that program, we work with our partners at Wiregrass United Way 211. If you call 211, they can hook you up with the food pantry that's nearest you, or maybe that's open and when you need to see them, and they can help you find help for your family or just for an individual. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a family. Whoever needs help can get help.
That is good. So where do you get your donations from, i.e. your foods, your funding, etc.? Where does all of that resource come from?
Well, the majority of the food comes in because we are a member of the Feeding America National Food Bank Network. That is a national network of food banks, and food is donated at the national level to Feeding America, to the system. And what that means is it is a portion down to the states based on how many people you have in your state that are living at or below the poverty level.
Wow.
So whatever our percentage is of the national number, that's the percentage of the national donations that we
okay.
get through Feeding America. It comes into our parent food bank in Montgomery, the Montgomery Area Food Bank, and we actually have a semi that was paid for through grants and contributions here in the Wiregrass. We have our own semi, and we send it to Montgomery each week to pick up our portion of that
How
food
about that?
comes from the
Okay.
Feeding America Network. Now,
Okay.
Feeding America is not the only way, though. We also have many, many grocery stores here in the Wiregrass who call us to come pick up food on a regular basis. And everybody's always saying, why don't you call so-and-so? And I say, they already donate. They already donate. We are thankful to have so many stores that are right here in the Wiregrass area that will call us and have us come pick up food, that donate on a regular basis.
That's awesome.
So we work with a lot of local grocers. And then we also have our food drives. Our food drives are so important.
Okay.
It is very crucial to have non-perishables coming into this warehouse all the time. When we have retail donations, the majority of those these days we've seen a shift to frozen food donations.
Mm-hmm.
And the challenge there is that a lot of our food pantries do not have frozen or cooler storage.
Gotcha.
They have a closet in a church somewhere where they are stocking up some canned goods, and so whenever somebody comes in and needs help, they go pull them a grocery box.
Right.
They don't have a big refrigerator like we do that you can drive a forklift into. They're working out of a walk-in closet most of the time.
Awesome.
So those food drives bring in those crucial non-perishable foods that we need to keep those food pantries stocked.
That's awesome.
So we depend on everybody in the Wiregrass who's doing food drives, especially this time of year.
Isn't that amazing? So let me ask you this. Do you see more of a need during the holidays, like your Thanksgiving and Christmas, versus the other time of the year?
Let me tell you, a food bank does 75% of its annual distribution during the months of October, November, and December.
Wow.
And it's all because of the holidays. What happens is a lot of our food pantries that are normally helping families on a regular basis, well, during the holidays, they like to give them a little extra something. Because, here in the South, we celebrate everything with food. Everything with food. You got to have Thanksgiving dinner. You got to have Christmas dinner. And these pantries know that, and they feel that, and they want to help people. And it's their heart to give them that Thanksgiving dinner and that Christmas dinner.
Right.
So we need frozen turkeys. We need everything that goes with all the turkey, all the
baked
pizzas.
Macaroni and cheese. Sweet potato pie.
My rule is that if you serve it at your house, consider donating it for somebody else.
Oh, that's good, Julie.
If you serve a turkey at your house, consider donating a turkey. If you can't donate a turkey, you can donate some macaroni and cheese. You can donate some turnip greens. You can donate some dumplings. You can donate the fixings to make pecan pie. Let somebody else have a meal that you would enjoy and be a blessing to somebody else that probably can't afford to put that meal on the table.
That is so good.
We don't want anybody to have to go without their Thanksgiving dinner or their Christmas dinner because they're having a tough time. But that's why the majority of our distribution takes place during those months.
Okay.
Is because not only are our pantries just helping them with their regular groceries, but they want to do those holiday baskets as well. And that's when a lot of people focus the most on giving, is when you're trying to buy for your family, whether it be Christmas gifts or meal preparation or what have you. When you're trying to buy for your family, that's when you reflect on your many blessings, and people are compelled to bless other people. And the more that we have to work with, the more we give out, thus the 75% of the annual distribution happening in October, November, December. That's just how it works.
That's good. Give your contact information out one more time.
Our phone number is 334-794-9775. You can find us on the internet at wiregrassfoodbank.com, and you can find us on Facebook at Wiregrass Food Bank. And you can come see us at 382 Twitchell Road in Dothan. You can find me somehow.
Somehow. Y'all hold tight. We'll be right back. This is Julie Gonzalez, y'all. Golf clap. Golf clap. Y'all hold tight. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Chris Green at the Coffee Bean, and I love Dr. Sims.
Hey y'all, I'm Julie Gonzalez with the Wiregrass Area Food Bank, and I just wanted to speak to you a minute about the needs of the food bank this holiday season. The food bank does 75% of our distribution during the months of October, November, and December, and we need your help. In order to make that food available to the families who need it, we need your donations. When you get ready to make your holiday meal preparation checklist, when you're going to the grocery store, please consider donating whenever you buy for your family, for another family. We want to make sure that nobody has to do without a meal this holiday season. Here in the South, we celebrate everything with food, and there's no better way than to help somebody else appreciate their blessings than to help them put a meal on the table. Consider donating frozen turkeys, but if you can't do a frozen turkey, there are many other fixings that go with a holiday meal. And if you go to the grocery store and you just really can't do that, you can always buy your BOGOs and donate your BOGOs. Donate those free items that you get whenever you go grocery shopping. However you can help us help the community, we appreciate that. Please help us feed the Wiregrass this holiday season. If you need any help with anything or you'd like to host a food drive, please give us a call at 334-794-9775, and we'll make that food drive easy for you by helping you plan it, helping you prepare for it, and helping by picking up the food whenever you're finished. Thank you so much.
And please don't forget to sign up for your spot in our upcoming relationship seminar that's going to be held on November the 16th, 7 p.m. at the Mixon Business Center. I'm telling you, we're putting the ship back in relationship. Well, listen, welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Walter Sims here with my friend Chris Green. We've been knowing each other now since 2001.
17 years?
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
June 4th was my first day at the asylum.
I understand. My first day was, I never forget, September the 17th of 1990. And left.
Oh wow, you had 11 years on me before I started.
Exactly, that's exactly right. It was great, dude. Nice to meet you. We spent many nights together talking about all kind of stuff in those water boxes. But anyway,
you probably should clarify that. Your wife's gonna call me.
I know, right? We worked night shift together during the outages and spent many nights. We had one of our projects was to clean the water boxes. And for people that work that know exactly what we're talking about, and then here you are now, you're a coffee man.
I am. It's all about the family now. Yeah, it's not
Amen.
about 18 hours a day. It's all about the family.
Well, how many kids and grandkids you got?
Well, I got a little football team going. 4 beautiful daughters and 2 beautiful grandchildren.
Amen. That is awesome. So how did you even father girls? Did you have a special formula? Did you try anything different? How did you deal with 4 women, with 5 in the house at any one particular time? You were dealing with 5 women, and so how did you major that?
Let's look. My hair's gray. You have boys, and you have no hair, so I win.
I like that.
Honestly, I couldn't think of. I don't remember it being any other way.
That's
I've
awesome.
been blessed with beautiful, wonderful children that I threatened them with the inch of their life if they made bad decisions. So far, they've made great decisions.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. So how long have you been here in this location?
Yeah, so the Coffee Bean originally started in Delville about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Moved to St. Andrews Market, downtown. The roof fell in.
Right.
Lisa and Rodolfo, who has Headland Roasting Company, opened this location up 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And so I took over July 1st,
Okay.
Bought it, live in Panama City, do a little bit of commuting, but I did it just to be close to the grandkids.
Oh, that is how many grandkids you got?
2 beautiful girls, 4 weeks apart.
Girls.
Girls. Isn't that a song?
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's good. So tell us a little bit about the Coffee Bean.
Boys, I have a shovel, so nobody will miss you.
That's exactly right, y'all. Be careful around his women folk. You know what I'm saying? So what makes the Coffee Bean so special?
And
this is good.
We were talking earlier about education and science.
Right.
There's a science behind it and a process. And Rodolfo, Algier, and Claudia in Headland with the Headland Roasting Company have perfected it. That's subject to your specifications, but have really nailed the process of their roasting down because it's a flavorful. They don't over burn the coffee, over roast, and so they've turned a small little mom and pop business into a pretty great product.
That's pretty good. So how did you meet them?
Through Lisa, through
Okay,
celebrations,
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha,
So that's
okay.
how it all came. They have twins. She wanted to be at home. I have grandchildren. I wanted to be here.
And it worked out.
It worked out. Good Lord, opened the right doors. And you know, it's funny what can happen if you get out of the way.
You say that. Let's shift a little bit, because a lot of people need to understand that you get out of the way. Kind of explain that in your experience, you getting out of the way. What does that mean? What did that mean to you?
But we have a tendency as a human being to think, oh, I can do this or I can do that.
Preach it, brother.
I can, you know, if I do this, yes, work at it. I'm not telling you not to work at it. But you can also get in the way of blessings and doors being open for you because you think you have to do it. You have to do this way, or I should do this, or I should do that.
Right.
When the good Lord's saying, "Hey, I want you over here," and you're like, "Yeah, I think God's pulling me this way." Well, no, you know in your heart, and in your mind.
That's good, Chris.
Yeah,
That's good. That's real good. So, what's your vision going forward for the Coffee Bean? What's on your heart?
You know, to grow the business.
Okay.
Obviously, I would like to, you know, expand in 12 to 18 months to another location over on the east side.
Okay.
I think the Circle is busier than it's ever been, and
Right.
you know, it's only going to get busier. Got the medical college on that side of town. I get a
Right.
lot of students over here studying. You know, it's quiet, free Wi-Fi, good coffee. You know, so
Great atmosphere.
a great atmosphere, and that's what I'm shooting for. So I would love to have a drive-through. You know,
Oh, man.
because then everybody could have some great bean coffee. But yeah, so we're into the cookie baskets. We're the home of the 2-pound cinnamon roll.
I've seen it.
and it literally is 2 pounds weighed, measured. You know, it's about 10 inches round. So, but our regular cinnamon rolls are fantastic. We sell a lot of those, over 100 a week.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, so
that's
I mean,
good.
it doesn't sound like a lot, but for a little mom and pop shop,
It's not bad, is
It's
it?
not bad. We'll have holidays coming up. We'll have cookie baskets, homemade fudge.
Oh, that's good.
You know, I've got the solid chocolate spoons that you can stir into your coffee.
Oh,
and it
that's
melts.
good.
Yeah,
That's
so,
good.
my sign out front says the Coffee Bean Coffee Shop and Sweet Treats, and we definitely live up to Sweet Treats.
That is good. So give out your contact information real quick.
So we're 1445 Westgate Parkway, right next to Pitch Penny Pools. We've got the barn right behind us. Phone number 334-446-5763. That's 334-446-5763.
Oh, that is good. My friend, Chris Green, the Coffee Bean Man. Give it. Boom. Y'all hold tight. We'll be right back.
Hey y'all, this is Regina Colbert and I am out at Ross today, and of all the people that I can run into, I ran into my friend, one of my favorite people, Dr. Walter Sims. He's my dude. So we just want to say hey to you guys. Have a blessed rest of the day. Hope everything's going well, and if it's not, just know God is for you and not against you, and that we are all winners in this race called life.
Oh, Miss Regina calls me her big brother. Oh, I am so honored. Listen, she's the winner of our Smile of the Week this week. We ran into each other at Ross, and her smile just lit up the department store. Do you want to be considered for Smile of the Week? Just get your picture posted on Facebook or Instagram using the hashtag Dr. Sims, WDHN, Million Smile March. And you just may win lunch for two at either Panera Bread or Rock and Roll Sushi. And remember, if you stay high on life, life is going to stay high on you.